July 16, 2023. 2023, Mayoral Inauguration, City and County of Denver news. This was an invitation that Durango Dank received, not Marcus Giovanni, but Durango Dank, to attend the festivities, which would be held on the 17th. So you can just see the information, tells you what you have to do. And so what happened is, when they first sent me the invitation, I decided that I would accept it as far as the being acknowledged. For whatever reason they wanted, I'm a wolf. And I thought that it would not behoove me or anything that I've done, and artificial intelligence showed me the way that I would be completely irrelevant to anything I did if I went and participated in their one-sided elections, their fair elections, fundraising, and, you know, everything that they had done. Even when Mike Johnston, Mayor Johnston, came down and said that he was going to find practical, pragmatic ways. And when he used pragmatic, whether he knew or not know, that my mayoral campaign was people for a more pragmatic government too. In 2019, it was people for a more pragmatic government. So when he uses pragmatic, and when he uses vibrant, when he uses these words because he thinks that he can, and he can. But in the digital world, everything that vibrant means energy and enthusiasm. And there's no candidate in Denver that had more energy and enthusiasm than moi. And the good news is I was able to see things that not even the media could see. And their destruction of journalists and people living in a simulated state of what they believe is to be reality. And when you look at the social ramifications that these entities will have in the future of artificial intelligence, they're not going to have one. So these are the things that they have a hard time swallowing and ignoring, and they're on a fast-moving train, and they're about to hit a wall that they're not going to recover from. This is why I built City and County of Denver.us, so that sensible people, doesn't matter what party, we're non-political, we can create right now residual income where we could almost pave our roads in silver. You know, we could be putting in roads that have heating elements just based off the heat off the streets. There's so many things that we can do, and put in smart traffic lights, and so that when you pull up to a light in Denver at 2 in the morning and there's no other car but you caught the light, no, it's going to let you go. It's going to, artificial intelligence will make it so that we'll have a smooth operating streets with their traffic lights. But, you know, we do everything half-assed in Denver, but yet we brag that we're the best. And there are some people that do some really cool things, and they're really best and better than most. But on February 6th, I sued Mayor Oh, here we go. Sorry. I sued Paul Lopez. And then the city attorney came in. The assistant city attorney, Michelle Horn, and you have Denver District Court Judge Andrew Luxon, Democrat, appointed by Polis, who allowed and ruled for the city when I sued, and I put all my information in the complaint, which all complaints are digitalized. And so I just helped the digitalization, no, I don't know that. I just digitalized it quicker than what it would have normally taken. And I used GPS and cell phone tower, and I used everybody's phones that were in the courtroom, and we used the voice of Judge Luxon because our voices are the new latent prints that we can now pull off of different things to pattern match them to see if the person's telling what they can actually do or not do. Or did they plagiarize it? Did they steal it? Did they, hire somebody else to mind their data farms? Their organic search content? Do they even know there's a difference? But I can tell you this, that Mike Johnston and his whole entire team of losers, and like all the mayoral candidates that went and jumped ship and supported him were the same faces. Ian Tafoya, he sat on the ballot committee to make sure that the machines were counted correctly. They don't care about petitions because they already got that washed up. But on February 6th, courtroom 414, when I asked Judge Luxon about the Spear Amendment, because we couldn't get anybody to even concur, not even talk about it. And we hit a lot of people with emails and just phone calls. And the good news is that was all indexed. So when they ignored an email or whatever they did, good, bad, or indifferent, like they got the email, or they saw the email and said, fuck that guy. Read the email and said, fuck that guy. Read the email, called me up and said, hey, we need to fix this. That never happened. None of these people. But they sure invited me. They sure started asking me for contributions. Kelly, I told them that they sucked. Kelly sucked, and she wasn't going to be mayor. And then they text me back through straws. And then we had this little thing going. Same with Mike Johnston. So, when you think about what these people can and can't do, you're going to know in a couple years. But I covered everybody's ass, the citizens of Denver. And you don't know it yet because we haven't reached that time period because it's in the future. And so when you think about artificial intelligence and being able to use deep mind, highly advanced algorithms to predict what you think a group of people are going to talk about now and in the future and in the past. And it's all verified now by everybody's voices. So Mike Johnston needs to call a state of emergency and replace our government back to being non-political. Follow the Democrat that saw what a partisanship government would look like. Just look at the last 60 years. But Andrew Luxon is the one that fixed it. He don't know it yet. But all the judges, all the lawyers, everybody that is anybody that has to do with the judicial system, they know. And Luxon is he's a disgrace, man. And he can do whatever he has to do, but he made the big fatal mistake by allowing City Attorney Michelle Horn said when I asked about the Spear Amendment, here it was, folks, 12 years. 12 years, and nobody talked about it. Not Westward, not Denver Post, not ABC, CBS, NBC, Denver 7, 9 News. All the hosts that are hosting the show, we indexed all of them. And they don't even know what's coming, and it's all legal because it's all been indexed by using their own voice prints. How fucking stupid are you? Ah! But you know what? Everybody stupid is, stupid does. But then when you do get the light and you realize that I'm right and that I've created some badass platforms and some badass conversation flows that if the right professionals stand up, grab their balls, lift up their skirt, and grab their imaginary balls, then, because everybody has balls, man. It just depends on how you want to use them. So, it's just a thing. But I can tell you right now that everything that Mike Johnston and his merry crew of misfits that have really never accomplished anything except stealing the ideas of other people and creating 501(c)(3)s and getting donations from the same people to take over a government that belongs to the people. And see, that's what I did. I'm going to go down in history, just not right now. And Mayor Hancock left. He's in his house right now going, fuck, I made it. I'm making $294,000 a year. I'm a single man, and now I'm going to go have some fun. Good luck, Mike Johnston. You wanted to be mayor? You got it, Michael C. Michael B left, and now we got the Michael C mayor. And the C mayor thinks he's an A mayor. And he's an illegitimate mayor to a government that's illegitimate. And so all you people that belong into this little club and that have ruined Denver, God sent me.